Congresswoman Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, she's a stateswoman. I mean, she is so good. And she passed such great legislation during those first 2 years of the Obama administration, almost all of which died in the Senate when, outside of that 74-day window, when the Democrats actually had a veto-proof majority. But the rest of the time, during those first 2 years, Nancy Pelosi kept producing. One of my favorites was the one that would have done away with the tax break that corporations get when they ship jobs overseas and replaced it with a tax incentive to bring jobs back home. The Republicans filibustered it. It had more than 50 votes in the Senate. But they said, nope, we're going to require 60. And thus defeated it. It passed the House of Representatives. I mean, that's one of, several hundred pieces of really good legislation that could have been passed if the Republican Party was not completely committed to the idea of denying America's first black president any kind of legacy. Now, there are probably a few Republicans in Congress who are not just screaming, flaming racists or are just, blissfully unaware of their own white privilege. But there is no doubt in my mind that quite a few of those guys, especially the ones from the South, white guys, white men by and large, just want to make it very clear to the American people and to history, or at least wanted to. They tried. They blew it because President Obama's presidency is, I think, 50 years from now, we're going to be looking back and we're going to be saying, Obama, FDR, Lincoln, it's, some of the things that he has done, and they don't seem so big right now, but, well, some of them actually do, but I think that he's going to be viewed as one of our great presidents, in part for his temperament. But in any case, the Republicans, they're so committed to making sure that, future voters will say, well, we had a black guy in the White House once. I don't think we should do that again. Right? Deny him any kind of legacy. Disrespect him at every opportunity. Yell at him during State of the Union addresses. Spit on his members. Refuse to even consider his constitutionally mandated and their constitutionally mandated evaluation of his Supreme Court nominee. Refuse to consider the vast majority or a consequential number of his judicial nominees. Unlike Democrats did to George Bush, unlike Republicans did to Bill Clinton. This is unique to Barack Obama, what these white Republicans have done to our first black president. This is unique.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.